So we're just going to Termini Imerese, the town today. It's pretty cool. We'll show you around that. And this seems to be the Sicilian centre. Well, not sure, it could even be the Italian centre. They're making those star-shaped bits of concrete they put on breakwaters.
Yeah.
I thought they were expanding the port to be bigger and bigger, but no, they actually just make them here and they must ship them all out. So they're everywhere around the port.
It's going to be a heavy load when they get picked up, hey?
And it's got these cool ones over here that look like sandstone. Ridiculous. Lots of diamonds. Yeah, look. Quite enough.
Let's show me a look. I get some lemons. I liked the lemons in a cold drink. And a Weber. Great views wherever you look. It's like we're listening to a pantomime or something. So animated. It's in the shade.
I have a nose for coffee and pastry.
And hardware stores. It's a huge mall. It's a great street. Look. I love the hills are so close. They're huge. They're actually not close. They're just huge. It's a beautiful backdrop to the town.
We're back in Palermo.
Great fresh food market. We're not going to buy anything though. We'd only have to take it back by train.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years.
Got one last delivery from Amazon, which is supposedly here. So just popping in for a couple of hours to go for a wander around and pick up the parcel.
It's a special treat for us to be able to pick up parcels. So while we're here in a city, making roasted. This is cannoli, which is made with ricotta. It's like a little bit sweet, but tangy. Almost cheesecake-like. I describe this cheesecake. It's beautiful. It's a Sicilian, typical Sicilian dessert.
What are you wearing today, honey?
I'm wearing a dress I made. I've been wanting to make denim style, but it's too hot to wear denim over here in summer. So I wanted to use linen and make it look like denim. I made myself a dress. A few cute pockets. We're taking a roundabout route to the parcel pickup place. We found markets. We found convents and, I don't know, seminaries, I suppose. And now we're in another kind of a street market. Have a look, they have curtains, like shower curtains over their verandas, because they hang the washing out. So I'm assuming it's for when it rains, but maybe it's dust.
So this is a mount for Starlink. and I'm hoping that I can use it to mount our Starlink dish on the top of our arch. Thank you.
Oh, lovely. What is that?
Blood orange.
Yeah. Good morning. We're sailing today. Time to get ready. We're lifting anchor. Richard just started to pull up the snubber while I was down below doing something else. And I said, hey, while you're up there, you can finish the job. So I'm getting to take the helm. I've only done this a couple of times. He's starting to lift. I can see he's showing me what angle the chain is at, and I'm just not doing anything. Because we're so still, we're probably sitting right on top of the anchor. If it's at all tricky, we put our headsets on. But there's no need on days like this. And it's goodbye, Termini. It has been a lovely stay. I don't know how long we've been here. Probably about a week. It's been cute. You know, I've really loved interacting with the locals. A lot of old men. I don't know where the women are. There's young people kind of under 20, and then there's a big cap until you get to 60s and 70-year-olds. I guess they go overseas. Or other cities, big cities, I don't know. But they're friendly and lovely. They come to say hello. Obviously, we don't fit in. We clearly don't look like locals, and they come up to say hi. It's really sweet. We got invited. We're walking down the road in the evening, maybe like 7 p.m. or something, and the big open wide doors to a large room, and I saw a billiard table in there, like a smallish billiard table and a bunch of men. So I hesitated, and one of the men said, come in, come in, come in. So we went in and watched these men playing pool. They made us sit down. One of them spoke really good English, and he filled us in on the game. I still don't understand the game. It's a small billiard table with no pockets, no holes, and only 3 balls, a cue ball and 2 balls that belong to the 2 teams, or 2 players. And these kind of little plastic men in the middle of the table. It was really sweet. We stayed there for like 15 minutes watching them, chatting to them about their life. They say it's what they do for relaxation. Cool. What do you want me to do? I'm just watching the 2 things on the chart. One is our track on the way in, because we know that was clear. So he always likes to go in and out of the same way as he came in. But also, I'm watching the depths. And we're at 6 meters at the moment, which is fine. Also watching all these little fishing boats. What?
Then it's breaking. Yep. Back it off.
We are heading to Sardinia. So we're now in Sicily. We've just positioned ourselves at the northwest end of Sicily. And it's been about 8 weeks, I think, since we left Tunisia and last filled up with fuel. So before we leave Sicily and cross over to Sardinia, we need to fill up with fuel. Currently we have 46% in our 200 litre tank, so we need 108 litres. Well, we think there's 46%. These gauges aren't all that accurate, as we have found out before. So we're not taking any chances this time. And we're heading in to fill up with fuel. So apparently there is fuel here. We're not actually sure where we are. We'll find out in a minute. And there's also a water symbol, so we think we might be able to fill up with water here too, which would be awesome, because that will take the pressure off Richard, who I'm nagging to get the water maker done. So we've put out fenders all down the port side. Richard's done his research, he knows how to get in, he knows we've got the wind behind us, so we'll need to get a stern line on first. So that'll be my job. Then hopefully we can get fuel and water and be all full. We've got 3 lines, one at the stern, one at midships and one at the bow. We usually use all 3, and with a bit of a breeze up we'll probably need to spring off. I think he said we'll be springing off the stern line. I hate that bit. I hate that bit because it puts pressure on the fenders. Like, and what if the fender slips and we scratch the dock? We haven't yet. Okay, I just get nervous. Oh, so you go in there and then turn around.
Hey, buddy, diesel, go.
Diesel! That's it. How close is big catamarans? Oh look, they're little bitty honey. Do you want me to put another line up? Or are you happy? No?
Okay.
Wow, that's it. Gee.
Just watch, June, just watch that. You should be right.
Oh, he's all right. Okay. That was a quick pickup.
Va bene? Va bene? Sì, finish diesel over. Non ordering the diesel.
Can I try, baby?
Ah, d'acqua da bere.
Yeah. Pump.
Ma no diesel.
Yeah, for this one.
No.
I want to try. No.
This is natural, ma no.
Not for drinking.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to do? I still want water, honey.
yeah, it's
It's okay, Signora. It's okay. He's telling me it's not for drinking. We were thinking of only filling up our tanks if it was good drinking water, because we'll have our water maker soon.
Well, I think we fill up the front one if it's not good.
Okay. Richard says we'll fill up one, the front one. So that's the 330 litre tank.
Ah,
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Signora. No. It's okay.
ah,
No.
un po' modo. Ah,
Grazie. Thank you. Grazie mille.
this is natural, ma no.
Okay.
Okay. To order perfect pasta, roccia,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Grazie.
ma no,
No. Okay. Grazie.
no caput. Ah.
It's pretty common that we do this, that overflows, and then we get diesel across the tank. which is yucky because we've got to wash it and then some of it goes in the water. So I flood it with dishwashing liquid. That breaks it up. It's not perfect, but it's better than letting it just float off. So it's not much language. You do lose a little bit of translation. So I had a glass of water and I was trying to ask the man if I could taste some water, but he thought I wanted to drink water. He said, "You know, I don't drink from this tap," and he got me a lovely bottle of, purchased bottled water. I'm like, no, I'm wanting from the tap, and he's saying, "No, this isn't for drinking." So I think we've established that the water that we're putting in the tank is good for pasta, good for cooking, showering obviously, but not good for actually drinking straight, which is fine, because we're going to have a water maker soon. These two are the two big ball fenders. We've only got two balls, and I'm really happy for them to be right back here if we're going to spring off this side.
Yep, release. Just hold, Jude, hold. Keep an eye down there, Jude.
What?
Keep an eye down the side. Okay?
Release?
Yes. How are we looking?
Clear. Fine. Straight ahead. Good job, babe. Bit of pressure on these fenders then,
Yeah.
because you know those great big rubber things.
Yeah.
Got caught behind one of them.
Oh.
Good job, baby.
It's great. Wanted to try and get the bow out a little bit further, but
Box to next to us, not
yeah. I was worried about that corner coming on the hitting the dock.
I was worried you turn too sharply and then get the stern on.
Yeah.
Do you want me to move Bob back?
Yep.
Anchor's down. I put the snapper on.
So we're here, and this is very pretty, isn't it?
It's beautiful. It's very summery. The beach is packed with coloured umbrellas and people. I'm sure it gets more packed with people. It is about the 2nd of June.
Yeah.
Very early in the season.
Yeah.
Lots of boats.
We say about the 2nd of June.
We never quite know.
We never quite know. We know the day finishes with a Y. So there's a southeasterly due to start blowing tonight actually, and Tuesday, and it'll continue on to about Thursday. But by Wednesday it should be calm enough for us to cross to Sardinia. So that's what we are hoping, and then by the time we get to Sardinia, hopefully it should be calm enough that we can anchor okay in that corner.
So we're going to stay here tonight. We're going to have all of tomorrow here.
Yeah.
Sleep tomorrow night and then leave early? Dawn, usually?
Yeah, I'll just need to do the calculations, but somewhere between probably 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. Yeah. But right now, I need to have a look at the windlass because when we were lifting the anchor this morning, some of the magic smoke started to come out of it, and if too much of that comes out, then they stop working apparently. So that's what I've been told. You can look it up. Oh, hello. Welcome to Nostril Cam. So yeah, just the grease doesn't look too bad on it. It was a bit dry at the bottom. So just re-greasing. It's a pretty quick process really. First time I did it, it did take me a while just to work out what all the parts were, what they did, what sequence they came off, but now, well, 15 minutes in and putting it back together, No real cleanup required this time, just a bit of grease. Gypsy. So we'll know whether that has any effect in a couple of days. If this doesn't, there's nothing I can do here anyway. It is covered under warranty. If there is something more drastic wrong with it. And I have a really good dealer that backs that up. They're so good. 38 South boat sales in Australia. If you're in Australia looking for, as you know, Beneteau, well, a lot of new boats actually, give them a call. I can't speak highly enough of them. They have been absolutely fantastic in their support, and we're on the other side of the world and it just doesn't seem that way. They're just superb.
I'm thinking making some pasta for lunch, honey. You happy with that?
Sounds
We're in
good.
Italy. It's okay to have pasta. A lot. I think lately we're having pasta nearly every day. Except when we go out and then we have pizza.
So we had this little charter day boat coming next to us. Now the beautiful thing about these small charter boats is that they're all got the inflatable sides. So they're like little bumper boats. So it doesn't really matter too much if they hit you. They one did a couple of years ago and managed to chip our gel coat. The only hard thing on the boat hit us. And there's one couple that anchored beside us. Well, in fact, they didn't anchor beside us. They anchored ahead of us, about 50 metres ahead of us. Now they're currently about 15 metres behind us.
In all of 10 minutes
Yeah.
max?
Yeah. I think they're like, well, we dropped the anchor on the bottom. I think soon they're going to realise that something is going, because the further they drift, of course, they get in deeper water and the quicker they'll drift.
Yeah. Well, he's awake at least. She's reading a book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waving to his mates.
Right at this point in time, he's wondering why we're all moving ahead on our anchors.